Hey y'all. Okay, one more and I'm going to bed. I just had to tell you what happened today. It was great. Actually, as you know, I'm really retired, but I'm doing these videos. I'm gonna still keep doing them because they're fun. And also, I help a friend of mine. He's opening some shops. And I was tasked to get some information from the corporate office in another state, from the accounting office. And sometimes that can be difficult because people don't have time to get on the phone directly anymore, and they have to either email or call them back. You have to leave voicemails, whatever. I've been there, done that, moved on. But today, when I called the number from, I just went to the website to find the number because that was the easiest way for me to find out how to get to the corporate office. And I'd already sent an email. In fact, I got to tell you about the email first. There were certain things we needed, and I guess the parties couldn't really get together on exact information that could be put together and properly executed with that information and not having to go back and get more, right? And so it took me actually 1 hour, a good hour, to write this email. But when I do one that is intended to really be specific so that the person on the other end really understands what we need, I'll take my time. I even had bolded out the actual information. You know, this is a question, Papa, I need that answer. You know, bold things. I mean, separate things. I even provided, here's the email I sent to see if this was received. I'm not trying to get him in trouble. It's the CEO of the company. Anyway, so I sent the email out and I copied the CEO. And all I know is his name, and I'm not telling you. But I called in, and they said support for franchises, and we're going to have a state full of them. And I hit that number. The CEO answers. I kid you not. And he had the most pleasant candor. And I did say I just sent an email, and he said, yes, I just saw this email. And at first he thought that I sent it to him, and he was going to tell me again that I needed to send it to accounting, when I said, yes, if you'll see, I actually did send that to accounting, but I copied you. And I want to make you sure and keep you in the loop, because I did ask, some things that I want to make sure you know. And we got to talking. I mean, he said, counting will be in, make sure this is seen, right away. So about this week, you'll have everything you need. This task will be finished. And as a former project manager, as part of circuit design and building out networks and all that, I'm excited because we have plan of action that's going to be successful. We're already talking about the shipping instructions because of their first shipment before I got involved with that stuff. Didn't come the way it should have for the type of property that they have here for us. So that is already being addressed. And that's just like they're just working with me. I actually didn't expect it. I thought I was going to call and somebody was going to be kind of like, I was thinking somebody was going to maybe be talking down to me, or maybe talking like, what do you need? But it was the opposite. It was hi, how you doing? Yes, I got that. Let's see what we're going to get this done. We're going to make money. This is great. I'm telling you what, I needed that today. And I think a lot of days we all need something that we can experience that maybe we haven't actually experienced before. Oh, I've talked to CEOs of, some companies, sure. I mean, look how old I am. Look how long I was in corporate. I had a vice president in New Jersey telephone company that when he'd get an email from, a voicemail from me, it would be escalation on a problem. Well, I'd leave him all the information. He'd always have everything done. When he'd call me back and say, okay, his name was, I can't tell you his name, darn it. Anyway, he'd say, hey, it's done, thanks. One day he called me. He said, did you call and leave me a voicemail? I said, no, sir, sure didn't. And he said, this is a long time ago. And he said, well, I didn't think it was you. He said, the person didn't leave enough information, but I wanted to make sure that it was a bad date. Anyway, that's the kind of corporate stuff I'm used to. And that's what I'm going to have with this guy, I can tell, and with the whole company. And when we get into it more, I'll be hopefully being able to tell you more and tell you maybe my role in it a little bit. I'm still going to be semi-retired as much as possible so I can pursue the things that I can do to be creative. I need my creative outlet. That's what gets rid of my stress. So if I sit here and look like I'm taking it all in, it's because I found something that maybe I'm thinking, hey, this is like something I can do, because I've had a couple of people that say, thanks, I needed that today. And when you can get somebody to tell you, hey, I saw that, and you know what? Thanks, I love you, I needed that. Yeah. And I also want to say that I love y'all. And I'm going to try to get some sleep now. And right? That's an old joke of any of the hurts out there. I'm going to go. And don't forget, don't stay down, stay up.